Hi everybody, it's Mr. Lou. This is page 158. Put on your thinking cap. Problem solving. Mrs. Jones has some coloring books to give away as gifts. She has fewer than 60, but more than 40 coloring books. She will have 2 coloring books left over if she divides them equally among 10 children. She will also have 2 coloring books left over if she divides them equally among 8 children. How many coloring books does she have? Okay, so let's use the table to help us figure that out. So she has fewer than 60, but more than 40. All right, so they did a couple of them for you right now. They did 59, and they divided our 59 by 10, and they got 5 remainder 9. They divided by 59 by 8, and they got 7 remainder 3. So they didn't get the 2 coloring books left over. I know for a leftover means remainder, so you want a remainder of 2. So we don't have a remainder of 2, so that's not correct. They also tried 52. 52 again, 5 with a remainder of 2. Well, that works. Check. But then when we divide 52 divided by 8, we get 6, remainder of 4, and we don't have a leftover of 2. So that's also incorrect. So then they ask you to try 48. All right? So when I do 48 divided by 10, well, let's count my 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, I have 4, but I have a remainder of an 8. So that doesn't work, and I should cross that out. X. Oops, X. Okay. So let's pick another number. And again, I'm looking for something with a remainder of a 2. So let's forget about this first. Let's just first figure out how I can get a remainder of a 2. So I have to divide it equally among 10 children and have 2 left over. So I'm going to count my 10 multiples right now. I'm going to write my 10 multiples right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Okay, so here are my 10 multiples right now. Now, I need to make sure that I have 2 left over when I'm dividing by my 10 multiples. So when I had 48, I stopped at 40, which is 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had 8 left over because it's 48. If I have, for example, a number like 45, I would have, same thing, I stop at my 40, 4, but I have a remainder of my 5 because I have 5 left over, which still doesn't work for me. I want to look for a remainder of a 2. And the only way I can get that is when I have, and I want to look at 4 groups, remainder 2, because they already did the 5 groups, remainder 2, which didn't work, 52. So if I have 4 groups, remainder 2, then I have, well, I know I have 42, because 42 broken up into 10 groups is 4, and I have 2 left over. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, stop at 40, 41, 42 with 2 left over. Now let's divide 42 divided by 8 and see if I also get 2 left over. I'm going to write my 8 multiples on top, on the bottom actually. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 40, and I can stop over there. So 42 divided by 8, well, I want to stop right here at 40, which gives me 5. And then let's think about that, 41, 42, and I get a remainder of a 2. And that works. So I know my answer is right here, 42. Alright, so Miss Jones has 42 coloring books. And that's page 158.